Hi, welcome back. Orum here. Today we continue our playthrough in Zenless 0 version 2.5 to be full for the night. You may be seeing the screen right now. Something happened. Yes, I actually did an hour recording and somehow the recording stopped. Not to mention it does not record anything, it just stopped. So the whole footage gone. I An hour of footage. I don't know what's wrong. This is something new. I never heard, I never seen this before. But basically, let's just see. Okay, I don't remember what I said in the beginning of the actual recording, but I think I was gonna say something about. Let's see. Let me check my note. This is really absurd, by the way. I don't know what's going on with my recording, but it is what it is. I'm just gonna tell you guys about what happened. So we learn about the true purpose, not the true, the reason of the sword, the origin of the sword, basically, about the two power stuff. And yes, that's basically the thing I said in the beginning last time. I mean, in the recording that was gone into the ether. I don't know where it's going, but it doesn't save, by the way. So this is the cutscene that happened when the pop-up say the recording stop or something. I don't know the exact word, but it's just gone. So let me recap what happened in the not last episode, not last video, but last hour that I did this recording. First thing first, we actually, again, we see the volume high in the whole thing with Black Flower, and we actually talk with Mr. Lu, who's speaking the whole thing about the glory of Yunkus Summit, and we say, no, 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 we should do something else. And then we meet with, first of all, we meet with the Spook Shack. After we meet with Puksak, we're talking about they're gonna do evacuating the citizen of Hello High, and then we meet in the after we go near the good store, good area, and at the what do you call it again, the antique shop. We meet with the defense force, and they also gonna do evacuating people. After that, we meet with Chufufu and Fan Yinhu, also Wise. Finally, Wise. I don't know where he's been the whole time. And after that, we're talking to them about verifying the thing. And yes, we're actually able to verify the thing using our Mystic Force thing. But then again, it took really a while to do that. So, and then Mr. Low show up suddenly and tell us to cleanse the thing. And they said, oh no, I disagree, blah, blah, blah. And then in the end, we went to Hollow, Lemmy and Hollow again with Zhao, who show up somehow, and Lock Spring. Well, the other gonna do what they can with the whole thing, the flower thing in Valium High. When we enter the Hollow, we saw this hallucination with the orb, and Zhao said this is something that happened with Dialin and Banyue before, which means the other self. They thought the other, basically, you can heard a voice from this orb hallucination thing. But for Zhao, it was her own voice because, of course, the alien as well, the same thing happened, just like Banyue as well. But for us, the voice is actually Sarah, which technically different. I don't know why it's Sarah. Maybe the connection with the creator thing. Let's see. And we never actually asked what Sun Guang seen. I mean, Sun Guang seen the exact same thing. We didn't see. We didn't ask what Sun Guang heard. Is it Sun Guang Force? I don't think so. This is something we're gonna see. We're gonna learn. Maybe I don't know. What did the hallucination said to Sun Guang and in what voice? Maybe the brother. I don't know, or maybe herself, the white version. After that, we move around through Lenium Hollow. We fight this security guard or something, and then Sun Guang transform. I mean, the white Sun Guang appear and then just like before, purifying the black flower and talking about promise and such to us. And then after that, we move around and then we found something interesting. This is a lore that I don't understand why here. We found a statue. At first, I don't know what is this statue about, and somehow Lock Spring said something that even someone like Zhao didn't know. The whole thing about Sunbringer. Apparently, that is Sunbringer statue, the one without head actually. And then Lock Spring explained something that even Zhao didn't know. The whole thing about the Sky Island. Apparently, there are Sky Island, which I guess the hint was there. Remember in 2.4 when we crossed the bridge to the village where Banyue is, Sun Guang mentioned something about some floating stone in the distance. That's basically the key. Not to mention, I didn't say this out loud, but when we enter the new area before, we actually saw like a mountain in the background, and on top of the mountain are the floating stone. So I guess that's the hint. And back to Sungo, Sunbringer. This whole thing with Sunbringer, I don't really. I think we can see the flyback. We're still in that scene, by the way. See, this is the whole story about Sunbringer. She loved humanity. Yeah, yes, I remember. Lock Spring mentioned this, and then I mean, you guys can read. I guess I'm not gonna say exactly every single word or listen it again. Basically, the whole story about Sunbringer is that somehow something changed, something happened with the people in the past. I don't know when. We still don't know exactly the exact time of Sunbringer timeline. Like when this happening? Why this feel like ancient people, even though Sunbringer technically the one who create bamboo, which to me is kind of technological advancement because it's made of mechanical stuff, right? So why they act like I don't know. This whole thing with Sunbringer is weird. I will slowly moving this so anyone can read the thing that Lockspring said. It's really long. I don't know why they decided to explain to us right now. The timing is, I guess, because of. So they mentioned about God as well. That the people worship Sunbringer like a god or something, which is technically somehow connected to what Sun Guang, the white Sun Guang said basically last episode about the whole thing that she's not a god, it's just a normal girl or something like that. So, and after that, we're talking about Zhao, who is pessimistic, which I guess she is, based on everything we heard about that. Yeah, Sun Guang say this. Yeah, apparently Zhao think Sunbringer become a villain or something. I don't know what he said here. I mean, this is a story, so we don't know the truth. We don't know the truth about this. This could be some fake story in the past. I don't know. Because Lock Spring said it heard about this from someone else, not the actual. So Lock Spring didn't actually present during that time, I think. And this actually where Sunbringer missing. They said, I'm asking myself, wait a minute, Sunbringer missing? But why we never heard about this? Why everyone when they're talking about Sunbringer, they always say something. The Marcel group, basically, the Marcel group feel I don't know. We don't know nothing about Sunbringer technically. We only heard someone mention her once back then in Miyabi story, not Miyabi story, technically Yanagi story, the one where they got trapped inside the virtual simulation thing. With remember that years ago? In that quest, I don't know is that photograph. I don't think no. I think that's I don't know if that's a Redo Chronicle, I don't remember that, but one of the Hollow Investigation Association investigator talking about Sunbringer and that Sunbringer like something, I don't remember the detail. But yeah, the whole thing, basically this whole thing about Sunbringer is interesting. And somehow they're talking about value here, Zhao and Sun Guang, the horror saving people around and talking about love. I don't know why they're talking about love. This conversation is weird, basically. Anyway, let's continue. So that's a bit of recap what happened. Basically, like I said, technically it's an hour, but when I talking about this, it only took 10 minutes to explain because I don't do the cutscene, basically. Anyway, yes. Sorry because the footage gone, technically, because the recording is not recorded. I don't know. That's weird. Anyway, let's continue. The air between, yeah, this is when they're talking about whole value and love that you read if you read the text before this. Okay, better find a way to smoothing. A real hero never cry away from conflict. Yes, let's do the bottom one.
ザオちゃんの言うことはもっともだけど、確かにちょっと悲観的すぎるかな。ホローなんて災害と隣り合わせなのに、それでもまだみんなが理性をなくしてないのは、やっぱり価値や利益だけが全てじゃないからこそだと思うんだよね。私たちにまだ感情がある以上、誰かを思いやったりするのは別に神様だけの特権じゃないもんね。リンタラ、いいこと言うわね。
Oh, beautiful.
なんだ、ずるい言い方しちゃって。別にザオちゃん、
So I guess what we learn from here is Zhao have experience with people before in the past that traumatized her or something.
身をもって体験しないうちは、やっぱり期待したくなっちゃうのが普通だし。
That's basically what happening here with Zhao's story, I guess.
ごめん。ここまでの議論に発展するとは思わなかった。
I still don't know what the story about. Is it real or fake? I don't know. See? Yeah, it could be wrong. I still want to know when the era of Sunbringer is. Is that long ago? Like really, really long ago or something? But why the statue here? Yeah, I'm actually asking this question. If this statue was built in the area, the Sky Island stuff. Oh, convenient. So yeah, yeah, why there's statue inside one of the container, which technically not very Sky Island stuff, in my opinion. Not to mention this is Porcelumex base. This whole thing doesn't make sense. Oh, I mean the Sunbringer thing. Of course, why you repeating what we're doing?
ええ、ちょうど今工場の近くまで来たわ。私たちが探してるものはあの中にあるかも。急ぎましょう。まずは工場の中に入る方法を探そう。
So yeah, this whole thing. Yes, Pele. Why here? How it end up here? Like, look at this. Why it here? Is it the Exaltis? This statue doesn't make sense. We actually need to investigate that. Okay. So yeah, basically the footage was missing, but still, the point is delivered. That was really the only thing that happened at the time. Beside the one of important comment that I said that I forgot already. It was next statue. Wait a minute. This is the thing we said before. Wait, why are we repeating wing shape? Yes, wing shape. Blah blah blah. This is where Why we repeat the dialogue again? This is, and after this, Lock Spring say something. I know the story of this somehow. See, if I'm mistaken, this is Lady Sunbringer. Blah blah blah. Why am I repeating this? Let's actually skip after I check. See, the Sky Island. Sky Lifer, the name of the utopian island floating above the new Eridu. We never seen this. What is this about? This is getting weird in my opinion, the story. I don't know why they explain this stuff here. I never heard. Yes, I never heard. I don't think anybody. But why did Zhao somehow pause there? Did Zhao know anything about this Sky Island? Blah blah blah. Lady, this whole Lady Sunbringer feel weird in my opinion. I don't know. Let's see what's actually happening in the future. Hopefully, it will be make sense. So we saw this. Let's skip the story for about value. Okay, so the title for this is about value. The evidence of Zhao argued that relationship between people have always been built solely on exchange of value. Yu Guang disagree. In the end, the group decided to continue the exploration inside the factory. Yes. Why we repeating?
工場の中はここよりも危険みたいだね。工場内の異常なミアズマを浄化できれば、フォローの拡張を止められるはず。
Sure, hopefully.
そうだね。でもやっぱり慎重にならないと。
I still don't know why my recording somehow didn't record. Like it stopped and then there's no trace of the recording, which is weird. I wonder if they were gonna happen again in the future. Maybe I should change my recording program software.
ここには今まで以上にたくさんのセキュリティメカがいるから。
感じる。生命圏が共鳴してるの。工場の中よ。そこはもっと濃いミアズマで溢れてるはず。
Will we finally see one again? Maybe the creator or the spear that we hallucinate. That's not in the video because of missing footage. I still thinking about the video. Why? Yeah, let's go. I don't. Anyway, let's just continue on. Ignore the past. What's done is done. It's locked. Connect to different console. Okay, we're gonna do a fetch quest. Sure. I mean, never mind. Yeah, this is something that happened last time as well. After the white Sun Guang purify the black flower. See, again.
なんだか変な光景が見える気がする。異常なミアズマのせいかな。
Okay.
何が見えたの？女の人、ほっそりしててメガネの。
Hey, that's
みたいな服装。
that's Sensei.
髪を結んでて頭に2本角が生えてるわ。
I think you
シリオンってことよね。
Sun Guang, why you didn't just say it's your sensei? We actually saw her before. Remember Sun Guang?
穏やかそうな人で、ここで何か研究してたみたい。
It's the thing we saw, sensei.
今確かに生命圏って。
Wait, how did she mention? I mean, I remember she was mentioning about the creator before in the miasma form. So, what the connection between Sensei with this?
リンって言った？
Yes, because it is the Sensei. Why you forgot? Or maybe you actually lost that memory, possibly.
それってどう考えても、どうして春光にカローレ先生が見えるの？それに先生が生命圏のことを？カローレって？
Yeah, I think Sun Guang forget the thing we did before.
ここに初めて来た時、ミヤズマの幻が見せた人だよね。
Yeah, she forgot.
れれ、俊子ちゃんは覚えてないの？すぐには思い出せなかっただけよ。
Lie.
言われたらすぐわかったわ。
Another lie.
俊子、なんか変だよ。生命圏の代償がきつくなってきてるんじゃない？大丈夫、少し休めばいいだけ。先に工場のゲートを開ける方法を探してきてくれる？その間に一息つくから。まあここなら安全だろうし、そうしちゃう？
春光さんが先生の幻を見たということは、中に手がかりがあるかもしれない。
Yeah, absolutely foreshadowing. Yeah, what did Sensei know about the sword? When this happening? Why did she call ballet, by the way? That's also interesting. Out of all the character Carl Anna knew in the past, probably, she mastered the word ballet.
それに異常な宮妻のこともある。探索する価値はあるはずだ。
Don't tell me. Remember the dream? The dream that ballet has? Is that actually happened in the past or something? I don't know.
わかった。俊子、ここで待ってて。ザオちゃんも俊子のことをお願い。私は工場に入る方法を探してみるよ。すぐ戻るから。うん。私なら大丈夫。ここで待ってるね。
Okay, we going with lock spring, I guess. Push, pull, defense door. Let's just
早
do.
く3つの制御盤を探そっか。
Can we talk to both of you? No. Okay. Okay. Console. Hack. Energy. Okay, we're gonna do perception. Technique. Oh, this is the mini game. What I forgot to do that. This recording kinda blocking my view, by the way. How do we skip? I forgot. I didn't do. This recording actually blocking my view. So let's move the recording in the other direction. Why the recording kinda laggy? I feel like we're gonna do something bad again with the recording somehow. Let's just do a 30-minute
機械の作動音だ
video
よ。
this time around,
どうやら正
just
解
to
だった
see
み
if
た
the
い。
recording is fine or not. So yeah, this video will be shorter, technically an hour and 30, but missing an hour. I feel like the recording, I don't know, let's see. Oh, this one. Time Magic,
あ
Oronix.
とはここだけだよ。さっさと片付けちゃおう。
Oh, we don't do anything about this one. Okay. The recording, somehow, I don't know, let's see. Oronix power. We can actually, can we fight? No, we cannot. Okay, so we have different Faisal each time, I guess. Oh no, never mind.
懐かしさを感じるわ。まるであのムビという妖刀と同じね。雲岳山の生命圏のことかしら。代償があるのだとか。
Tireless, Miyabi, huh?
それならあの剣の問題を抑えられるかもしれない。
It. Is Miyabi the key or something? I don't know. Tireless? We're talking about Tireless. If what you heard was right, then she doesn't know more about Tony's sword. If that's true, then maybe there's still hope for curing. Okay.
さっきの宮妻の幻は間違いなく君の先生だった。しかも生命圏につい
I
て
thought the sibling, I mean, she one the one who will discover the cure or something anyway.
追いかけてみる？もしかすると
Why?
何か価値のある情報
I
が
don't
得ら
understand
れ
why
るかもしれない。
we somehow learn about this sorting right now with teacher. It feel too coincident. Not coincident. It feel too force. I have to say.
追いかけてみよう。さっきの様子だと先生は生命権の代償を抑える方法を知ってるっぽかったし、確かめてみる価値はあるはず。
でも中の異常ミアズマはかなり強烈そうよ。入るのは危ないかも。
私も春光の力になりたいの。春光がみんなを助けようとしてるのと同じように。ザオちゃん、また春光のことお願いできる？
別にいいよ。でも
僕が一緒に行くよ。安心して。中の構造はそれなりに分かってるから。
わかった。くれぐれも気をつけてね。
Okay.
生命権の真実が知りたいのか。
Sarah,
彼女を
the
助け
creator.
たいなら力になってやろう。
Okay, that reminds me something. Remember the town where Yidari was held? We actually heard the whisper as well. And it sounds like Yidari, but it's not actually Yidari. Is that the same thing? The creator as well? The whole thing was the creator's voice after all. This is very like, are the creator the one who showing this miasma thing to us? I don't know.
従具の代償はいつもこれほどまでに重たい。でもこれはより多くの人のため、人類最後やられた。
This is technically recent, right? Maybe 10 years ago or maybe like 15 or something. No, yeah, around that. Basically, when Rain is alive, which means it's almost like 20 years ago, like basically before the event in the old Eridu thing, the 11 years ago Hollow expansion.
誰かがこの決断を下さなければ。分かっているわ。
妖刀ムビ、そして生命権の裏には邪悪な秘密が隠されている。
Yes, why did you tell this, creator? Are you saying every single Void Hunter power come from... Well, not power actually, this is just convenient. I mean coincident that the power come from the creator itself. I don't know, maybe, I don't know. What is going on? Why the creator showing us all of this? What the purpose? Is there a logic behind this? Not to mention we just learned about Sunbringer weird history that I still don't understand. How is that supposed to happen?
救済か、それとも破滅か。リン、アキラ、私の教え子たち。
Why?
あなたたちが全てを知ったとき、
What are you doing?
私の命はとうに尽きているはず。
Oh.
でも、あなたたち、あなたたち
Wait a
は
minute.
きっと最後まで生き延びられるわ。
Why she only talking about us, by the way? I thought the academy, the one we in, the Helios Academy, there are multiple people there. I think, I mean, remember the photo in one of the room in our store? It show other people, by the way. So what is that supposed to mean? Not to mention Seed. Remember Seed? Seed also come from Helios Academy. So why did Carol here only talking about Billy and Wise? I don't understand. Like specifically them, not the other people as well, like all the students there or the children in the academy.
あそこにまだ
I don't
幻がある。
understand.
そのまま進もう。
What's going on with the story? Is this... Did they change the story or something? I don't know. Hmm.
見つけた。あそこだよ。
We're just following one way, Belle. There's no other option, just leading the same area.
あなたも分かっているはずよ。あの子たちのためには私は
Why
こうするしかない。
only us? What about the other children?
こうすることでしか最小の代償で最大の
See, they're talking about equivalent exchange again. The main theme I feel in this patch. What the least in exchange for the greater? What are you talking
分か
about?
っているわ。あなたの言うことは
Why us? What our important in the story? I don't get it. I've been here before. What is seen by all that exactly? Weapon, sword. Is he referring to the weapon used by the Void Hunter? But being a final, it's just an ordinary title from the mayor. No, this isn't the time. Oh, see, I guess the Void Hunter is, yeah, has more behind the title. I mean, so far, the one that we currently have, Miyabi, have this unique thing. So, I mean, the mayor actually asked Iswan Sifu as Void Hunter as well, but she refused. Is there a reason behind that refusal? I don't know. This is a hint for the future. The next Void Hunter probably connected to whatever this thing again. Not to mention the Gaming Sword. Yes, I mean, we know that Sun Guang become Void Hunter as well. Episode will be good for Xiao Guang. She's also mentioned, why is she, even though she might be in danger? Yeah, what is this supposed to mean? Pay the least, and what did the teacher want in exchange? This is a hint, basically. Obviously, the work that Belle repeat what the teacher said, because this is important. Remember that. Are you okay? Need a break? I'm fine. Let's go. Yes, she does. Why everyone keeps? I'm talking about this before, the secret thing. Anyway, if teacher know about the mod, yep. Maybe, I don't know, even anyone doesn't know, how did she know then? Just something to do with, I don't know. Based on what I know about this as my illusion, you might have more about your teacher if you keep moving forward. If you used to know, you can check behind that door. What door? Ah, that door. Oh no, that door. No, that door, this was the lock. This feels convenient, the whole thing about the teacher, like why did she, who showing us this? The creator? I still think it's the creator, because the only way, I don't know, maybe why the creator leading us to this is something that the creator want. Maybe because this is the only way for us to lead to go to this location. Did the creator need our power? Pele, I mean. Let's see. This mechanism is connected to the large generator. Yes. Let's do some puzzle. Or no, okay, no puzzle. Okay, good. Okay, speaking of, I forgot to mention this. I remember saying this when I'm doing the recording that was corrupted. We haven't seen the scene in the live stream where Belle showing this golden thing on her face. You're gonna see that. I don't know how, I don't know about what, but we will see that soon. So about what? Cutscene. Okay. This look like a boss area because of the large. Oh, is it the battle? It is the battle, the one we fight before. So I guess she was saved with the knowledge of the teacher, I think. I thought it's gonna be C1.
私が焦らなければ春光は。
あなたのせいじゃないよ、リー。 私があなたを守らなくてどうするの？安心して、そこまで脆くないよ。
Yes, everything will be fine because this teacher information we're gonna learn. Still though, what about the brother? We still don't know nothing about the brother involvement in all of this. What is he doing currently? He's supposed to be here. I think yesterday, right? Yesterday we literally the letter from him. We saw him yesterday, technically. Okay, I missed the trigger because the wall blocking the view. Oopsie, I almost died. I think I should need to think my move set. I still think about my recording, so I didn't focus on the combat. Because I don't know, maybe this will happen again. Hopefully, okay, he's died. Oopsie, I cannot revive. Why the wall? Okay, can I kill? Should I retry? Is this possible? I think it is. Let's see. Usually after cutscene it will be back to normal. Oopsie. Whew. Sun Guang died. Like what happened currently.
全部浄化しなきゃ。ダメ、今の瞬間じゃ。だってこうしなきゃみんなが危ないから。
Is this the source of the thing? Every single time the one who uses the sword is actually the white Sun Guang. Which is interesting. Sun Guang never actually used it on her own. It's always the white one. What is that thing in her head? Noting what she always does, Yu Guang stays initially quiet, her body feels so light even though she is leaning against your shoulder. I feel like she doesn't really dare. Like she could fade away in any moment. After a moment, she finally speaks, her voice so faint it really dissolves in the wind. This is the white one, right? So, the white Sun Guang gives us a weak smile, no trace of her usual mischief or playfulness. The emotions on her face are simple, pure. Her hand come up to touch your face again, soft but good as frost. Yeah, who are you, the white Sun Guang? Are you will be disappear, but we seen you as a part of the gameplay of the real Sun Guang. So I don't know. We will see what happens next. We still have 2 commissions, by the way, after this. After Be the Blade.
脅かさないでよ。どういうことなの？
私の力がもうすぐ尽きようとしてるの。
So why Sun Guang die? The white one? Interesting. I mean, we still doesn't know who he is, who she is. Like, what is she to Sun Guang?
よくわかんないよ。ちゃんと言って。もう会えないってどういうこと？あんたいなくなっちゃうの？
大したことじゃないわ。ある意味では私
Yeah, what are you?
一つにな
I
ろ
still
う
don't
としてる
understand
ってだけ。
this Sun Guang power.
言ったでしょ。この子が生きてるから私たちも生きてられるの。
Wait, are there more than one white Sun Guang?
この子の状況はちっとも楽観的になれたもんじゃないけど、かといって私にはもう何もしてあげられないの。
Give her a guess. Her crimson eyes meeting yours.
リン、あなたとの出会いは本当に不思議な巡り合わせだったわね。知ってる？さっきあなたが危なかった時、この子ったら無鉄砲に駆けつけたけど、だって私とこの子は違うから。私は英雄なんてごめんなし、誰かを助けたいとも思わない。
Yeah, why did Bella never talk about what Sun Guang say to Sun Guang? By the way, I still think about. I think it was I talk about that in the corrupt video part.
でもあの瞬間、私たちの心は今までにないくらい一つになってた。それが多分私たちが和解できた理由。結局のところ、
Yeah, what are you? I still don't
私
understand
と
that
この子
part.
は一つだったんだから。
How you become a thing?
これあなたの前に立った瞬間、私は急に理解したの。相性は呪いなんかじゃなかった。それはある意味で強さなんだって。この先は臆病なこの子には一生かかっても言えないでしょうね。
What you gonna say? I think I know what you're gonna say. It's supposed to be wise then. Sun Gong speaks softly in the voice only the two of you can hear.
リン、私のこと忘れたら許さないから。
I think if this was wise, the dialogue will be different.
この先もっと素敵な人やずっと美しい景
Yeah,
色
who? I still don't know who. Why you have horn
いつまでも
above your head?
私のこと覚えて
I
なさい
think we will see you somehow again. I don't know why. Soon give you one last look. The next moment, Sugar return to normal, but just stand there silent as they look at the door. It does not show the chill, unlike anything you feel like instant.
俊子、ねえ、平気？
Okay, what happened with her now? Is she in coma or something? Sleeping?
この子ったら生命権の侵食が取り返しのつかないところまで来てたこと。
So wave a hand in front of her face. Yep.
視覚もダメみたい。
But everything will be fine. Why? Because we know the future. Because I did the event, the co-op, and Sun Guang was there. Not to mention, I accidentally start the Redo Chronicle, which technically Sun Guang was there, doing her first mission as Void Hunter. Something gonna happen, I don't know what. Is it C1?
そこはどうなっちゃうわけ？何が起きても
Equivalent exchange.
思わせてくれるんじゃなかったの？
Soon C1 will sacrifice his life for her or something?
私たち指切りしたじゃん。ねえ、こんな風にいなくなっちゃうなんて、そんなのってないよ。
Soon a strange planet like it's very hard against some endless darkness, but the tiny sparks will soon fade, leaving behind only stillness.
今は多分何を言ってもダメ。
So she technically in a coma or something, but
君が辛いのは
she's standing still. That's interesting.
とにかくここは冷静にならなくちゃ。
I thought the combat bamboo lock spring gonna do something, but I thought is that combat firepower combat bamboo didn't do any combat at all.
分かってるけど、私がちゃんと気にかけてたら、こんな風になる前に気づいてあげられたのに。
I mean,
私のせいで。
no, because she purified the flower technically, so this is what's gonna happen in the first place, no matter what you did.
そうじゃないって自分でも分かってるくせに、君が寸出のところで止められてたって、この子はきっといつか生命権の力を無理に使ったと思うよ。みんなを守るためにね。自分を責めるよりも今はもっと大事なことがあるよね。忘れないで、 君はプロ棋士。どんなことが起きても君だけは。だからこの子をお家に返してあげよう。
春子を家に返す。そうだね。私が連れて帰ってあげなきゃ。戻ったら
Why is she standing, by the way?
何か方法を探してやるんだから。
Yes, the key is her brother. Or maybe the sensei thing that we're gonna discover. I don't know what that's supposed to be, but
見つけた。一番近い裂け目は工場の反対側にある。エレベーターで行けるはずだよ。
is it actually the source? I thought the creator. I thought we're gonna see C1. Why we don't see any
よしよ
C1?
し、それでこそパエトーンだよ。
I feel like we're missing something. Maybe we're gonna. I mean, we still has 2 more commissions, so let's see what's the story untold. This is only half the point of the story, by the way.
裂け目はあそこだよ。急ごう。
Let's see. Where is Shifu, by the way? Barcelona suddenly speak.
ここはどこ？
Okay, so she forget her memory, I think. Who are you? That's what he's gonna say.
春子、私の声が聞こえてる？大丈夫？
あなたは誰？
リン、
Oh, oh no, never mind.
そうそう。
She
バッ
remember?
クスプリング、
Maybe she blind for now?
どこにいるの？
まだ五感が戻ってない。
Oh, so
ザオちゃんたちには気づ
okay,
かないから。
5 cent.
暗くて何にも見えないの。それに何にも聞こえない。すっごく静かですっごく怖い。
At least she's still alive. We still have something to do.
春子、もう少しの辛抱だからね。すぐ連れて帰ってあげる。
リン、あなたなの？
What? Okay, interesting.
ごめんね。約束守ってあげられなくなっちゃったかも。
Well, you will. I don't know why, but
あなたは
I don't know
一人
how,
じ
I
ゃない
mean.
って私
We
が
shall
証明して
see.
あげなきゃいけないのに、約束を破るような姉弟子になんてなりたくなかったな。でも安心して、ちっとも痛くないから。ただちょっと怖いだけなの。なんだかみんなにすっごく
Is it because the White Sun Guang disappear or something?
大丈夫だよ、春子。絶対元通りになるからね。裂け目はすぐそこだから。
But after saying the White Sun Guang fell silent again. What the convenient? And you went toward the fissure, and then we left the hollow. Somehow arrived in Salome Bay. I think this is Salome Bay, right? The background. Are you saying the people gonna see what happened? The actual citizen of Valium High. Okay, everything should look normal. No cutscene?
データによると、ラマニアンホローはようやく拡張をやめたみたい。
I thought it was the creator. It was some beetle. Okay.
けど、とっても高くついたね。
Not anymore. Something gonna happen.
あの子の容体はどう？
あんまり変わらない。何も言わないままで外の
Can we actually go to the temple? Why are we talking here?
実はね、そうちゃん。
Oh, look at the.
こんなところにいたんですか？
I think we're gonna stop there because my battery is almost dead. So yeah, so this is for this video, I think. Maybe not. Let's see what's I don't know if we can continue a few more steps. So they are in here.
おや、プロ棋士さんもいるじゃないですか。お
What
久し
did
ぶりです。
Zhao gonna say, by the way? Huh.
実はね、ザオちゃん、
You know what's gonna happen or something?
ダイヤちゃんに万学先生、どうして君たちがここに？
黒枝より下級の召集である。我が輩たちは即刻戻ら
Is it about Hollow Zero now? The actual event? This is a distraction basically?
十中八九。
Oh, never mind.
の件でしょうね。
What?
さすがに黒枝も何かしら大きなアクションを起こすみたいですよ。
What is it now?
そっか、わかった。春光ちゃんのことだけど、ザオちゃんが
What
手
did
伝えることが
Zhao gonna say, by the way? Actually, I what?
それとアドバイス。生命権の力を狙ってる人って、君が思ってるよりずっとた
A
くさんい
lot of
るの。
people?
剣士に何かあったことが広まったら、
You know that I don't think anyone even knew who the wielder of the sword until recently.
ザオちゃんが教えてあげられるのはこれだけ。
ありがとうザオちゃん。気をつけるね。
等価交換がモットーの
Fair
ザオちゃん
exchange.
先輩がただでアドバイスを。先輩、肉食系
Meat eating
ザオちゃんの
rabbit.
店じまいですか？
Carrot
まさか
lobster.
ここへ来て人参ハムハム系女子に。行くよ。遅刻はみっともないからね。
Pull the string and helpless looking Manuel along as they quickly leave. Walk back to her room. I need to tell everyone. Oh, Miyabi here. If the only way to save her, I mean, we have a way. Can we access? Okay, so it's become open map, and that's be the blade. I'm missing an hour, but it's fine. It's not important, at least for that part. It's important actually the beginning part, but it's still nothing I can do about that. So that's for this video. We're gonna continue for the next mission. Anyway, until next time. Bye. I'm gonna review at the beginning before the time. I'm gonna check the video first. Anyway, bye again.